Greetings everyone, my name is Blessing Basituk. I and my colleague Stefanos Delzini were here to make a presentation on a production cost analysis project, which is on our company called CoffeeBeans Limited. CoffeeBeans Company is a limited liability company that is based in Italy, and we deal with the productions of coffee such as ground coffee, instant coffee, decaffeinated coffee, and we have competitors such as Lavazza, and we are trying to make profit in Italy and based on people that consume coffee. Production mix. I'm going to be starting with ground coffee. Ground coffee is a coffee that is manufactured in Italy, and it's brewed to a certain size to appeal to our customers, and it's mainly used for espressos and so on and so forth. The next one is instant coffees. Instant coffee was made to attract customers who are busy professionals or students that are on the go, and both of these coffees are made in a way that they're sealed in an airtight container. Last product is a decaffeinated coffee. Decaffeinated coffee was basically made for customers who are health conscious and they would like the taste of coffee. So we use a safe carbon dioxide decaffeination process to extract part of the coffee and still leave the coffee as high quality as it would be if it was just a normal coffee. Slide, we're going to be talking about the management of inventory. We use a just-in-time inventory where we're able to reduce the stock expenses while keeping our coffee beans fresh. We also make all of our manufacturing in Italy, such as the grinding, the roasting, the decaffeination of the cafe, the packaging, and the freezing, drying of our instant coffee. In this slide, you can see the cost centers. These is basically the places in the company that incurs cost, which include the rent, the utility, the salaries, the raw material, the logistics, the marketing, and so on and so forth. Now, speaking of the direct costs, some of the direct costs in our company include the coffee beans itself, the caffeination of the coffees, and also packaging. Then moving over to the overhead costs, which is also included in the indirect cost. This included the depreciation of the machineries used and also the utility bills such as electricity and gas. This slide, we see some calculations on the production cost, and we're starting with the calculations of our production mix and how much we have to produce. And we can see for our ground coffee, we produce about 30,000. For instant coffee, we have 28,000. For decaffeinated coffee, we have 22,000. We also did some calculations on the indirect cost, which has to do with the machinery depreciation, utility, rent, and so on.
So to obtain the total cost, we first applied the cost allocation method, and then we focused on the traditional costing method in order to find the cost of each production and then to find the total cost. According to our sensitivity analysis, we are not forecasting any significant changes at the baseline, but we are expecting a price increase and a capacity expansion of over 15%. To differentiate our sales strategies, we decided to focus on 3 different channels: the domestic sales, the export markets, and the emerging channels, in order to have a wider opportunity to export and sell our products domestically and worldwide. To compute the break-even point, we started by using the formula fixed cost over selling price per unit minus variable cost. So the amount of units that we have obtained for our ground coffee production is 70,438. In the case of instant coffee, the amount identified as break-even point is 42,763, while for the decaffeinated coffee, the break-even point has been computed as 37,240. To conclude, we have to say that CoffeeBean has been able to be profitable also in the Italian market, which seems to be the most challenging one. As a fact, the main focus was on consumer preferences and on inventories in order to be able to be sustainable and profitable at the same time.